प्रकृति का सम्मान और नेचुरल रिसोर्स का संरक्षण ये हमारी परंपरा और वर्तमान प्रयासों का हिस्सा रहा है।
Five elements are the essence of our existence. Their balance is synonymous to complete harmony in human life. Their imbalance results in a long-term change in the average weather patterns. In other words, climate change. Human activities like fossil fuel burning that has gradually increased the average surface temperature of Earth and has been termed as global warming. Climate change records are showing drastic indicators. The potential future effects of global climate change include more frequent wildfires, longer period of drought in some regions, and an increase in the number, duration and intensity of tropical storms, hurricanes, heat waves, etc. Plant and animal ranges have shifted and trees are flowering sooner. There is life-threatening impact of climate change on health through air pollution and risks to food security. Other evident effects are global temperature rise. The global average temperature has increased by 1.62 degrees Fahrenheit. Warming oceans. The oceans have absorbed much of this increased heat. With the top 700 meters, about 2,300 feet of ocean showing warming of more than 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit since 1969. Shrinking ice sheets. Greenland lost an average of 286 billion tons of ice per year between 1993 and 2016, while Antarctica lost about 127 billion tons of ice per year during the same time period. Arctic sea ice is also declining. Glaciers are retreating in the Alps, Himalayas, Andes, Rockies, Alaska and Africa. Decreased snow cover. Spring snow cover in the northern hemisphere has decreased over the past 5 decades and snow is melting earlier. Sea level rise. Global sea level rose about 8 inches in the last century. The rate in the last 2 decades, however, is nearly double that of the last century and is accelerating slightly every year. Ocean acidification. Acidity of surface ocean waters has increased by about 30%. Climate change recent impact. There have been 74,000 nature fires across the world in 2019 alone. Fires here, floods there. Nature is showing us its angst. It's time for not just many steps, but several leaps. If we act now, we can reduce carbon emissions within 12 years and hold the increase in the global average temperature to well below 2 degrees Celsius.
Climate change has become a major challenge for the civilization today. Due to increase in energy demand, the release of GHG emission in coming years will further increase.
Energy efficiency is key to transformation of energy systems and will play an important role in cutting the growth of world energy demand 1/3 of the current rate by 2040.
India has committed a reduction of emission intensity up to 35% by the year 2030. The efforts on energy efficiency in the economical sectors like industry, transport, buildings will have substantial contribution to this target.
Government of India has launched the National Action Plan on Climate Change (NAPCC) in the year 2008, having 8 national missions.
One of the key initiatives is Perform, Achieve and Trade scheme under the National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency. The program that started in 2012, which ended in 2015 after completing a 3-year cycle. This scheme has realized carbon emission mitigation of about 31 million tons of CO2, and now the scheme is under cycle 2, which is also under completion, and the verification process is on.
Steps taken by BEE.
Bureau also implements several other programs such as standard labeling program for appliances, buildings programs to improve building efficiency, and then transportation, fuels efficiency, standard cars, etc.
I appeal to all consumers to conserve energy and save our planet from the ill effects of climate change.
Let's change our habits, adopt more efficient practices.
Use green energy.
Use BEES child-labeled appliances and live in energy-efficient homes.
Time to act is now. There is no planet B.